You should play Romeo then.
He did play Romeo last time.
That's right. Yeah. So are you just like method acting, kind of getting into the role again? Hi, how you doing?
Sweater.
Oh,
Good.
thank you so much.
Hello. Nice brush.
Video.
USB video device. I've been using the mouse. Yes. Yeah, maybe. ¿Necesita ayuda? ¿Cuál es su clase? ¿Cuál es en adult school? Okay. Right, if
Once that bell rings, I want those phones away,
para
please.
un minuto, I necesita ayuda este maestro. Y entonces I can get you up there. And then we just need to put your phone in the tripod, right?
Yes.
Are we gonna film? We're gonna film from both.
Should you, okay.
So this is filming, so you'll be filming here, but we'll
Okay.
film on both sides just to make sure. I mean, I can just be on the safe side.
Yeah.
No, because
That's a good idea.
¿Cuál número es tu clase? P1. P1. One? Yeah, okay. Ella?
Yeah.
Could you do me a very big favor? Young lady is coming back for the first time. She doesn't speak English, but she needs to find P1. Do you think you can walk her to P1? Do you know what it is? Okay, is there? Okay, do you want me to write you a pass so you make the class?
I don't have a.
Well, why don't you just walk her up there? Can you do that for me? That's awesome. Great. Okay. All right. So that's going to work out okay? Yeah. ¿Está bien? Okay. Gracias. Bye-bye, Haley. Never mind. Thank you anyway. Hi, guys. Good morning.
Miss Vargas, will there be a substitute? No, like a translator.
Today's session.
I don't know.
My
They're
phone in the
super short on
webcam and
translators.
also being observed, so
Refugees.
That's why there's like so much going on right now.
But
Do you have enough space though to work on?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. So you were recording her with this webcam?
Yeah, I
Just her official recording. Never mind. Let me just repeat everything you just said.
No, it's okay.
Meeting you right now, and this is like, I'm trying to get her set up already.
Okay, does everyone have the Shakespearean insults page or handout? If you don't have it, let me know and I'll get you a copy. And then also make sure that you have the key characteristics chart. Matthew, Chris, Chaz. Make sure you have the key characteristics chart and the No Fear of Shakespeare handout. If you don't have these, please get them. The key characteristics chart, this one? Okay, let me get that. What do you need? Matthew?
Characteristics chart.
Okay. Ms. Mary, do you know where these are? They're not over here. Or do you have? Okay, key characteristics chart. Yeah.
Maybe they're over there. Look over there on that, next to the green basket. Is that them? Yeah, Gary's coming in, so better just take care of that first. It might be under this one right here.
Okay, yeah. There it is.
If you give me just a minute, Miss Gillette, I will find them for you. Just let me finish getting this set up. Good morning, Gary.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Okay. So. Once you sign out of one computer and onto the other, I'm gonna let you, I'm gonna pop it up and let you. I'm not sure why it's doing that. We just to make sure not to close the session. Since it's recording stuff. All right. Is this recording right now? Yes.
Hi, Haley.
Hi. Oh, wait, is it showing me? Hi, I hope you can hear me. We're just trying to get this all figured out right now. How are you doing?
Hey, Romeo and Juliet chart. We'll be using this today, so if you don't have a copy of it, just raise your hand, I'll read it.
Anyone else need to experience the handout?
Okay, if you don't have this, please, raise your hand so we can get you the Shakespeare axle. Well, if you have a copy, then you can use that copy, otherwise it's fine. If you need to. So just maybe check in your dash pack.
No, I'm talking about.
Oh, there's extras here too.
It might be a pencil, yeah. Okay, yeah, there's more than that, they would say a stack. Anybody else need it? Hey, does anybody else need Romeo and Juliet chart?
Everyone got a copy? All right.
Okay, please make sure your phones are off and away. Because I'll be in a second. And we know I have.
Welcome, everybody. If you haven't already, please put your phones away. That's the bell. So, yeah, I know it's going to be a little distracting, but I am getting observed today, so that's why we have all the webcams and everything recording. Just pretend it's not there. I have a really fun activity we're going to start today with, and hope you enjoy it. We had a lot of fun with it last class. So, anyone familiar with the show Wild and Out? Or yes? Oh, finally, no one knew who the focus was. All right. So yeah, so you kind of know how it works, right? You basically take turns kind of roasting each other, insulting each other. We're going to do that today, but with Shakespearean Old English insults that he created. So if you have a Shakespearean insult handout, that kind of tells you how to go through it, but I'll also give some instruction on that as well. Do you mind if I minimize it?
Sure.
Okay. I'm just gonna go to this. Okay. So if you're not familiar with it, this is kind of a short clip that shows you how it's gonna play out, basically. I want you to bring that energy and that kind of fire to it.
Now, Carter, just chill. Your girl know I'm a rider, man. But don't he look like the Green Goblin from the movie Spider-Man? No, I'm not you. I take your girl's bubble. You know the struggle. You're wearing the same shirt as my unemployed uncle. And you know that I came for you. Your chain's so fake that it probably came with glue. Come here, hitman, I came for you. And I'm so aiming too. Oh, your teeth, they're confusing. I don't like what you're using. Your teeth are so white that they probably went to my family reunion. Whoa. Come at me, don't bother. Hey, yo, Nick, what the hell is my Eminem grandfather? Hey, yo, chill with the back on. Hey, yo, Chico, you look like an Eminem with a hat on. What you trying to say, girl?
Okay, all right. So yeah, that kind of shows you the two teams. In this case, it was red and black, but today you're going to be the Capulets and the Montagues, so red and blue. Since Chris and Danny, you two are familiar with the show, I'm going to elect you as team captains. And we're going to have, it looks like, I think 7 people on each team. We have 14 here today. So how it's going to play out, basically, is similar to that. You look over the handout I gave you, get a really good insult, and then you can help team members too. And then you're just going to take turns kind of roasting each other and with Shakespearean insults. And Mrs. Meyer and I will decide who the winner is based on how hard you make us laugh usually. The winner gets a bag of chips. So if you're hungry, you can use that as motivation. But Danny and Chris, I'm going to have you two come up here. I'm going to have Capulets on this side and Montagues on this side. Do you know which side you'd rather be? Montague or Capulet? Red or blue? You want to be Capulet, so you're Montague? Okay, so you get to choose 6 teammates, and same for you. So 1 on each side here, and kind of like dodgeball, just call people up to join your team. Here? Up here, towards the front. first and be a gentleman. Okay, so Danny, you can choose one and then you kind of take turns.
Okay.
Yes, you want our team. Okay. Don't take offense if they don't choose you right away. I know. That's choose who you think will be best at insulting.
Do that.
Hi, Erin. Okay, so let's still have uneven teams. You can stay seated or stand up, whatever you're more comfortable with. We're just doing kind of Shakespearean insults today. Okay, so let me know if you need a handout. We're the characterization chart. All right, Danny, choose a teammate.
Tammy,
What's your language? Okay,
Roger.
you're in. Okay, Danny. Careful, are you okay? Oh, yeah, don't forget to tie your shoelaces.
It wasn't that, I actually slipped on the floor.
Allison? And Team Capulet. Andrew, Team Montague. All right, Danny. Erin can't really stand. Are you okay with that? You feel comfortable standing? Okay. Oh, it's okay. He's okay with standing. You need your crutches?
Nah.
Okay. Okay.
Can you get it? Sit down. Thank you.
That's you. Daniel.
Very much.
No, you can't.
No problem.
This is my idea. You're gonna have fun with this. Okay,
I don't
Danny.
like
pencil.
rusty. I don't roast.
Okay. Chris?
Do you not get the magic pipe over?
Okay. And that leaves Wendy. All right, so Team Montague, you'll be on this side of the room, so you can use that little area if you want to kind of brainstorm insults. Capulet, you'll be on this side of the room. So when you have picked the first person, they'll pick someone from their team, you pick someone from your team, and you'll meet in the middle and basically insult each other, and then we'll decide who to elect next. Okay.
Shakespearean insults, though. That's the main thing.
Yeah, I need
Let's try to
help on
stay
it.
towards the front of the classroom, you guys. And no sitting down, please. No, definitely no sleeping. So I'm gonna give you 2 minutes, and you get an insult together and decide who you want to go first. And everyone gets a turn, so just keep that in mind. All right, 1 more minute. Decide who you want to go up first. All right, time's up. Who shall be the first tribute? Montague, who's going first? Dylan? Your teammate's electing you. Everyone's gonna go at some point, so you might as well get it out of the way.
Wait, we have to.
Yeah, everyone's gonna take turns.
Together the words on the back.
Yes. And you can use more than 3 if you want to. Okay, the team Montague, send up your insulter. Guys, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Chris. And who from Team Capulet shall go? Everyone's gonna go at some point. All right, 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
I'm already
Thank
walking.
you. Allison versus Chris. All right. Shall you let ladies go first? No. All right. Okay. She's saying Chris. Chris. Come on, let's go.
What am I supposed to say?
You just string 3 words together. Let's say it with passion. Act like she just ran over your dog or something. She's your enemy. She's a Capulet. All right. And go. All right, Allison, can you go?
Yeah, you're play,
Okay, guys, hold on 1 second. Guys, when they're speaking, I shouldn't hear anything going on back there, okay? Because I can't hear her, and that's a problem. Okay, go ahead, Allison, again.
Clay-brained, logger-headed, black dragon.
Ooh, okay. Clay-brained, logger-headed flap dragon. Burn.
She went there.
The puny artless body. Would be a.
Puny, artless, body. What's that last one? Body, artless, body. I think you have to go in order of the poems, so you do. It's okay. I mean, if it sounds right to you, but body is usually an adjective. It's like someone who's kind of like body, you know. It's very.
We go again.
Yeah, let's do one more time. Okay, guys. Come back, please. All right, Allison.
A saucy, onion-eyed. What's the last one? Measle. There we go. Saucy, onion-eyed measle.
Ooh, shots fired.
Okay, very good.
Okay. I think it's pretty clear, Ms. Meyer. Team Capulet, you get the point. Well done. Don't forget, delivery is a big part of it, you guys. This person is your sworn enemy. You want to insult them and make them really just feel it. Okay, so next up, who's gonna go? Everyone's taking a turn at some point. Team Capulet, since you took the point, who's coming up?
I have a question.
Yes,
How many rounds do we have to go?
so that everyone gets a turn.
No, like rounds per person, like, do we just say 3 words?
Oh, like how many words? You can use more than 3 if you want to.
We just want to use 3, but like, how many times do we go back and forth?
Oh, just 1 each usually. I gave them a second chance though, because, okay, so we have Danny, who's willing to go against her.
You want
All right, over here, Andrew.
She want all of.
All right. you go first.
Infectious, coughing, dizzy eyes, magic path.
Oh, wow.
Where are you going? Yeah, you have to. She's gonna let you. Gonna let him get away with that? I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay, shh. Guys, quiet, please.
That's how ladies don't do anything on the daily. That's how they call you the bum baby.
Wow. She modernized it, put a modern spin. Okay.
And what?
What? All right. That was a tie. I don't know. That was pretty close. Okay, let's do one more and try to stick to the language on there though, on the sheet.
The bum baby?
Yeah, but try to string the 3 words.
you
together.
mean like
That was good though. That was good. I like how you put a spin on it. Okay, so let's do one more as a tiebreaker because they were both so good. I can't decide. Okay, take a moment. And if your teammates want to help you, they can do that as well.
I need to hide another real quick. 'cause I can't do it on-
Yeah, it is pretty small. Sorry about that.
Oh, they're right.
So if I was really upset at someone, I could say, you villainous, spur-galled, rat's bane scut. Ooh, yeah. Kind of has a different emphasis when you say it like that. You're the bottom of the barrel, you're the prime of my shoes, you scut. Okay, Andrew, do you have another one? All right, Danny's ready. All right. Find that. Finish it.
You flat mouth but let you malt worm. I don't know.
No, it's good.
Oh.
That's pretty good. All right, I think I'm gonna have to say Team Montague.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well played, both of you, well played. Okay, who's up next? Chaz? Who's willing to go against Chaz?
Me.
No, it has to be someone from the opposing team. Okay, 5, 4, on 1. Someone should come up here. 3, 2, 1. All right, Gina. You got this. I believe in you. All right. It's funny. It's both classes. Okay, so guys, quiet in the back. Shh. Go ahead, Gina.
Oh, you dankish, leaking, infectious, mangled, co-hated rats.
Oh, Gina coming in hot.
You uncivilized, clay brain, imbecile.
Chad's gonna play.
You ill-breeding base court, apple john, baggage, barnacle bladder, artless boy.
Oh, you are not even to work my time.
I think that's gonna have to go to calculus since I wasn't on the page, but I love the delivery. Very good.
I was saying like, well, sorry, I was just trying to feel like, if you're, that would be like a relevant, because basically you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, sorry. I didn't know that was supposed to be two. I thought I was like.
Yeah, no, that was great. Thank you, Chaz. I love your delivery. All right, looks like calculates are ahead. Dylan, you up? Who wants to go against Dylan? Who's feeling lucky? All right, 5, 4, on 1, I'm gonna choose someone. 3, 2, okay, thank you, Landy. Landy versus Dylan. And yeah. Dylan, come up here. Guys, shh. Come on the floor.
You artless, base court,
Hello there, you goatish looking, clay brain, foot licking scut.
I think that was the point not to do. Lynn, do you have something to comment right here? Other side? Got it.
Perfect.
All right, good job, Team Montague. That was fantastic. All right, who's up next? Alrighty.
Well, we just have to do 3 words, right?
Yeah, give me 3. You can do more than 3, but yeah, just 3 from these columns. Okay, guys.
Your father's full-born
Go, Chaz. It's kind of hard to hear what you're saying. I'm sorry. Can you go again? Ooh, that was a good one. Do you want to go again? Okay, I'll give it to Team Montague. That was pretty creative. Wow, you guys are almost neck and neck. Okay, we have Daniel up. Who wants to go against Daniel? Looks like your team is electing you, Sammy. Or Aaron. All right. Are you okay, Aaron?
Yeah, I'm good.
You can do it from sitting down too if you want. Yeah.
Okay. You Ricky onion-eyed pig nut.
Stupid foot licking clown.
That's good. Okay, go again. I need a tiebreaker. Yeah,
Hold on.
shots fired. Let him have it.
Quiet students.
Yeah.
Juno was a wonderful surprise.
Oh
Whoa.
my gosh.
Just
right?
like Joel last week.
Okay, I think I got it.
Okay.
You puny royal brain measle.
All right. You longer headed, flat mouthed, jolt head.
Yeah, I don't know. This is a really tough call. You guys gotta bring that energy, you know, I mean, he's not just a puny-headed, dizzy-eyed oxcomb. He's a puny-headed, dizzy-eyed oxcomb. Bring that energy. All right, one more time.
I don't have no more though.
Yeah, you could use the same,
Give it a
yeah,
different delivery.
just put a new spin on it. All right, go ahead, Aaron.
Metaphor.
Bring it. Bring the heat. Bring the fire.
You Ricky onion-eyed pig nut. Pig nut, right? I've never seen that before, but.
You weedy,
Guys.
you weedy urchin snouted wagtail.
No, it's okay. All right, I think Aaron, that was close. It was close. That was very close, Daniel. Okay, who has not done? Sammy versus Matthew. Oh, he's already shots fired you. Okay. But let's stick to the script. Okay? All right, are you gonna let her go first? Or you want to go first?
I think you should go first.
Go ahead.
Light him up, Sammy.
You frothy, infectious, yeasty, earth-vexing, milk-livered, swag-bellied varlet.
Oh, she did that.
Whoa.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right, Matthew, what do you have to say to that?
You're a full-born, dizzy-eyed, beetle-headed barnacle.
Thanks.
Okay, all right. I feel like I liked your energy, but I liked your insults, so this is a tough one. I think I need a tiebreaker. So let's do,
Sammy, light him up.
you can light them up.
Light 'em
We
up,
can use
Sammy.
a new
Light 'em up.
phrase, different delivery, not you, no?
It's for you.
What?
Do this for you.
You can use the same phrase with a different delivery or a new phrase with a, yeah, deliver the heat. I want to see passion.
Sammy, you better yell at every single word on that. You better yell at in order.
I love how your teammates are hyping you up. Yeah, she can yell. No volume. Yeah, really, it helps to enunciate too. You really, you lily livered, barnacle, body, little oxcomb.
Is it
Say it loud and proud.
Loud and
Light 'em
proud.
up.
All right,
Danielle,
1,
the class behind the
2. All right, on 3, guys. Oh, Kelly. Okay, are we ready, opponents? Almost, okay.
You're going?
I love the teamwork I'm seeing.
Oh, I hate that we're being recorded.
Come on, Matthew, I know you can do this.
No, we're being recorded.
I believe you. You guys are neck and neck right now. Yeah, finish. Finish. Okay. All right, 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Matthew, come on. All right. And Sammy, can you come up? Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. You clouded, puny, rump-fed, weather-bitten, oxcomb, codpiece, flirt-gill, maggot pie.
Beast slumbering, fat fouling, beef witted, beetle-headed canker blossom death token foot licker.
I think, what do you think, Ms. Meyer? I think Team Montague. That was good though, that was, yeah, the inflection was there, I like the delivery. Energy was kind of similar, but yeah, okay. Are you guys, Allison, have you gone yet? You have, okay, you haven't gone. Okay, this is the last round, you guys. This is winner takes all. Winner takes all. Send your best player, your MVP. Okay, guys, this is important. This decides all. Who gets chips and who doesn't. Yes, we have the prize right here. Okay, Andrew, are you ready? Okay, give you a moment.
We'll go ladies first.
Oh, that just happened. Okay, all right. You gonna let her get away with that?
Yes. I like the enthusiasm.
So do I. So do I. I love how much you guys are getting into this. She came to play. She came to play. I know, right? Now I know my professional teams have cheerleaders.
Number one hype man.
Yeah. Yeah, she's definitely hyping it up. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, players, step up. Guys, shh. Done. Please let them have the floor, okay? Thank you.
Get down like a goose. The most unfair should go first.
Okay, go ahead. You want to do? Take it away.
You clouded, dread bolted. You clouded, conquered, dread bolted, dog hearted, strumpet, wagtail, miscreant, maggot, top.
You
common kissing, half-faced, ill-breeding, mangled twinsies.
Oh. Okay, all right. I love that. I feel like the energy though could be a little more. Show me a little more here, okay? He just broke. He is the enemy of your entire existence. You hate the Montagues with a passion. They stand for everything you despise. She's a Capulet. You're not gonna let her get away with that. She ran over your top. All right? I want you guys to really bring that passion, bring that energy. Last coffee, literally.
Great, I started off.
Okay. All right. Chaz, Chris, Dylan, I want you guys to separate, please. There's way too much noise coming from over there. Thank you. Chris, corner, please. Okay. 5, 4,
I'm gonna give you the same one.
3, that's fine. 2, 1. Players.
Ladies first this time, try one. You common kissing, half-faced, ill-breeding, mangled mess.
Okay. Decent. You saucy, reeky, puny, mangled, infectious, strumpet, moldwork looking minute.
Oh, he just did that. Okay, that was good. Montagues, take a bow. You won. Well done. Tough call. You guys were neck and neck for the longest time. I'm really impressed.
Oh, wait,
So-
so wait, it's like-
Let's wait till the end.
It's easy now, you're heading
All
off.
right, that was so good. Oh my gosh, Andrew. I'm so impressed.
Always a quiet one.
Okay, so go ahead and head back to your seats, you guys. That was so awesome. I hope you enjoyed that. Okay. So yeah, please take a seat. All right, how do you feel about that? That was terrible. You won. How is that terrible?
Because I don't like.
Because I would have brought up part barbarians. I forgot to use a Chinese accent and say barbarians.
It's okay. You still won, so you get chips at the end of today's class. All right, well, that was fantastic. Thank you so much for entertaining us. Go ahead and get your charts out, your characterization chart. Yes, Matthew?
I have a question.
What's up?
What's the point of this activity? I'm just asking. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Just asking.
So I wanted you to kind of get a little more comfortable, a little more familiar with Shakespearean language. You know, he created over how many words of the English language that we still use today and phrases. So, and in kind of a fun way, I feel like the first thing you learn in a language is the insults, right? Or the bad words. So maybe they'll stick in your head a little bit more. Does that make sense, Matthew? Yeah. Okay. So get your characterization chart. Get to know your Shakespeare handout, ladies. And then I already had Allison volunteer as Benvolio. Do I have any other volunteers today? Yes, Chaz.
I'll go as Mercutio.
Mercutio. Okay. Matthew, who do you want to play?
Same one as last time.
Romeo.
Yes.
Okay. I want to see that heat. I want to see that passion. And then who else have I got up? Yes, Daniel.
Juliet.
Yes, Dan. Okay, yes, Andrew. I'll be tribal. Ooh, okay. That's gonna be a very passionate, I wanna see that same passion you use to win, okay? Can you read that? Yes, Chris. Who?
Capulet.
Capulet, yes. Okay, and who wants to be the nurse? Actually, I don't think we read the nurse. Who wants to be Peter? Danny, do you have your hand up to be Peter? Oh, okay. Any volunteers? You be who? You want to be Peter? Okay. All right, Danny, Peter. Who wants to be the first serving man? No volunteers? Okay, Dylan, you're gonna be first serving man. And then Sammy, sorry. You're gonna be second serving man, okay? All right, does everyone know their roles?
Yeah, we can see.
Oh, yeah, I still need a cousin. I think he has like one line, so. Yeah. Let's try someone who hasn't gone yet, but thank you, I love the enthusiasm. Juna, you're gonna be the cousin, Capulet's cousin, okay? It's one line, you got this. Okay. So everyone have their handouts, the No Fear Shakespeare? We're starting on Act 1, Scene 4. Romeo, Mercutio, and Benvolio enter dressed as maskers, along with 5 or 6 other maskers, carrying a drum and torches. So they're going to a masquerade wearing this fun festive masks.
What will we say is our excuse for being here, or should we answer without apologizing?
It's out of fashion to give lengthy explanation like that. We're not going to introduce our dancing by having someone dressed as Cupid, blindfolded, and carrying a toy bow to frighten the ladies or to scare them. Nor are we going to recite a memorous speech to introduce ourselves. Let them judge us however they choose. We'll give them a dance and then the road.
Give me a torch. I don't want to dance. I feel sad, so let me be the one who carries the light.
No, noble Romeo. You've got to dance.
Not me, believe me. You're wearing dance shoes with nimble soles. My soul is made out of lead, lead, and it's heavy. It keeps me stuck on the ground, so I can't move.
Go on, Robert. Take Cupid's wings and fly higher than the average human.
His arrow has pierced me too deep, so I can't fly with this pure courage. This won't keep you down. I can't leap any higher than my false sacrifice. I see none of the freeway.
If you think you'll drag love down, it's not right to drag down something so tender as love.
Is love really tender? I think it's too rough, too rude, too rowdy, and it hurts it.
If love plays rough with you, play rough with love. If you trick love, then it tricks you. Go beat love down. Give me a hat. put it on your face. A mask to cover up, to put over your eyes. What do I care if other curious people see my flaws? Let this mask between its black eyebrows brush or blush for me.
Put on masks.
Come on, let's not go in. Then if we get in, let's all start dancing.
I'll take a torch. Let's play the people with lights, hearts dance. There's an old saying that applies to me. You can't lose if you don't play the game. I'll just hold the torch and watch you guys. It looks like a lot of fun, but I'll sit this one out.
Hey, you've been a stick in the mud as cautious as a policeman on night patrol. If you are a stick in the mud, you'll never pull yourself out of the mud. I mean, out of blood. If you'll excuse me for being so rude, where's your stuff up in your, where you stuff up in your ear? Come on. We're wasting precious daylight. Let's go.
No, we're not. It's night.
I mean, we're wasting the light of our torches by delaying, which is like wasting the sunlight during the day, using our common sense to figure this out. What I mean instead is trying to be clever or trusting your fifth sense.
We need more about going to this masquerade. It's not smart of us to go.
Why?
It's really not smart.
So did I.
Well, what was your dream?
My dream told me that dreamers often lie.
If I ain't bed while they dream about the truth.
Oh, then I see. You've been with Queen Mab.
Who's Queen Mab?
She's the best midwife, or she's a very,
Keep going.
very midwife. She's no bigger than a stone on the city's fourth councilman's ring. She rides around in a wagon drawn by tiny little paddles, and she rides over men's noses as they lie sleep. The spokes of her wagon are made of spider web. The covers of her wagon is made of grasshopper. The harnesses are made of tiny spider web. The collars are made of moonbeam. Her whips are a thread attached to a cricket stud. Her wagon driver is a tiny bug in a gray coat. He's not half the size of a small round that comes from the finger of Lady Jelly Girl.
Okay, we're gonna have to get the case a little bit, okay?
Her chariot is a hazelnut shell. It is made by carpenter squirrel or an old rugwood. They made wagons for the fairies as long as anyone can remember. In this royal wagon, she rides every night through the brains of lovers and makes them dream about love. She rides over countries in need, and they dream about her. She rides over lawyers' fingers, and right away they dream about their feet. She rides over ladies' lips, and they immediately dream of kissing. Queen Mab often puts blisters on their lips because they're breathing smoke in, which makes her mad. Sometimes she rides over a curtsies or
Archers.
Parker's lips, and she dreams of making money off of someone. Sometimes she tickles a priest's nose with a tiny little pink tail, and he dreams of large donations. Sometimes he rides over a soldier's head, and he dreams of cutting the throat of Ford's enemy, of breaking down the walls of Antwerp, of Spanish swords, and of enormous cups of liquor. And then drums beat in his ear, and he wakes up. He's frightened, so he says a couple of prayers and goes back to sleep. She is the same match who tangles the hair in horses at night and makes the tangle hard as dirty hair, which brings bad luck if they're untangled. Meg is the old hag who gives false sex dreams to virgins and teaches them how to hold a lover and bear a child. She's the one.
Enough, Mercutio. Be quiet, you're talking nonsense.
True. I'm talking about three, which is a product of the brain, which does nothing, dreams on nothing, but silly imagination, as thin as air and less precious than the wind, which sometimes blows on a frozen north and then gets angry and blows down.
The wind you're talking about is blowing us off our course. Dinner is over. We're going to get there too late.
I'm worried we'll get there too early. I have a feeling this party tonight would start something bad. Something that will end with violent death. Whoever is in charge will ruin my life and steer me where onward, little boys.
Beat the drum.
They march about the station exit. Okay, before we move on to the next scene. Oh, not. Thank you. So get your chart out. What do we see? We have a very long dialogue from you, Mercutio. What do you find out about Mercutio as a person? What key characteristics does he have? Matthew, don't give me answers. What do you think about Mercutio? If you had to describe him, what is he like? Is he serious? Yes.
He's a very jokester person. He's kind of like a person who would probably say, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Oh, okay, I like that. Yeah, I can see him saying that. What quote do you think best kind of exemplifies that?
I was going to say,
Matthew, do you have a quote ready? Can you think of something? No? Something that he said to you? So probably that very long dialogue about Queen Mab, right? Yeah. He's almost kind of giving Romeo a bit of a hard time, right? Like kind of messing with him. Like, oh yeah, Queen Mab, she gives dreams of donations and young girls dreams of kisses. Yeah, he's a bit of a prankster, I think. Okay, how about Romeo? Do you find out anything more about you in this scene? Last class we said hopeless romantic, selfish, stubborn, kind of negative. Did you learn anything new about him in this exchange with his best friend?
He does have some positive thoughts.
He does have some positive thoughts. Okay. What quote would you use to kind of back that up? Okay, I'll ask, does anyone else have a quote offhand that they can think of or something to define Romeo? Hold on, let's give someone else a chance to answer. How about, yes, yeah. He's dramatic. I like that. I think dramatic too when I read that. I mean, he's kind of like, I mean, adolescents or teenagers, like, there's that stereotype, right? Guys can be like dramatic or everything's the end of the world, but he especially, it almost seems like he's not happy unless he's unhappy, right? Because everything is really flowery, his speech is, you know, kind of hyperbolic or a lot of exaggerations. What particular quote comes to mind when you think of that?
I can't think of a but I can think of like the part where he wants to dance. He's like, oh, I can't dance too like.
Yeah, man, he says he's weighed down like lead, you know, he just is like, I can't move, everything is awful, I hate my life, kind of email. Yes, Chess.
I was actually going to say even better when his friends are like, I love her, take Cupid's wings and fly higher than Aphrodite.
Yeah.
And he's like, the arrow has pierced me too deeply. So I cannot fly high as his charitable feathers because this wound keeps me down.
He's basically like, I am too depressed to do
Yeah.
this. Leave me alone.
Yeah, and Mercutio is meanwhile just telling him about fairies and little tiny chariots. Okay, thank you. All right, I'm gonna play this quick clip. I think we'll finish off.
Welcome
most of
back to the
this.
studio. It's Act 1, Scene 4, and Romeo and his buddies are on their way to
There.
the party of the Capulets. Given the bloody feud between the Capulets and the Montagues, it seems like a dangerous place to go for some fun. But luckily, it's a masquerade. Masks are encouraged at a party like this, so Romeo and his crew can attend in disguise. It's also in this scene that we get introduced to Mercutio, Romeo's good friend. Good evening, gentlemen. Evening, son. And welcome to the show, Mercutio. Thanks. You two are good friends, right?
Yeah, of course we are.
But you're not a Montague yourself, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm not a part of the family.
But you're actually invited to this party that Romeo and his friends are going to be crashing.
Yeah, and I just as soon not talk about this ridiculous feud.
Sure, no problem. So you're on your way to the party, and you're giving Romeo a little bit of a hard time. Tell us about that.
A dance party, Ralph. It's a dance party. And look at this guy.
What? I don't feel like dancing. You can dance. I have a soul of lead that pins me to the ground.
See what I mean? Cupid's wings should have you bouncing off the walls.
Not when Cupid's arrows has me pinned to the ground.
Too heavy, my friend. Love should not be that heavy. Love is light and airy. It's tender.
Is it? It's been pretty rough with me. It pricks like a thorn.
If love be rough with you, be rough with love. Prick love for pricking you, beat love down.
Mercutio, I'm almost afraid to ask. What did you mean there? Be rough with love, prick love for pricking.
A little slow, are we, Ralph?
I just want to be clear, keep things PG.
If love's got you down, you gotta, fight back. Get with the ladies, put the ball back in your court.
Okay, I think we get it. So, Romeo, does this seem like advice you can take?
Easier said than done. It's hard to take any advice when you feel as I do.
And yet, it seems like it's not just love that's holding you back. Is there something else going on?
Yeah, well, this party we're going to tonight, I don't think it's such a good idea to go.
Because of the feud.
No, I had a dream last night.
No way. So did I.
Oh yeah? What was yours?
The dream was often mine.
Excuse me?
No, he's right. Dreamers lie in bed and sleep at night and dream about things that are true.
Oh, I see Queen Mab with you.
Queen Mab?
Don't encourage him.
You know, she's the fairy's midwife, and she rides over men's noses as they lie asleep in a little chariot made from empty hazelnut, covered with the wings of grasshoppers and driven by a small gray-coated man.
So, did she have something to do with dreams?
Indeed. She gallops through lovers' brains, then they dream of love. Or lawyers' fingers, and they dream of cash. Or over ladies' lips, and they dream of kisses.
So you're saying that we just dream of things that we wish for?
Of course. But this is the same Mab that tangles the hair of women in the night, or lies heavy on the chest of young girls. They can learn to bear the weight.
All right, Mercutio, enough. That's nonsense.
True. Talking dreams. Dreams are the children of an idle brain. They're made of substance that's in his head.
What do you think, Romeo? It sounds like you were going to say that you dreamt about something that was really going to happen.
I don't know. I just can't shake the feeling that something bad's going to happen, something fake. It's like I'm entering an agreement, a contract by going to the party tonight, the cost of which will be my own untimely death.
Wow, that's a little disturbing, isn't it?
It was a dream, Ralph. A dream. As thin as air. Don't sweat it.
What do you think?
I'm in the hands of fate. Let's go to that party.
All right. So now that you've seen this, I mean, that's pretty powerful. He sees a vision of his own forthcoming demise, right? His own death. Kind of gets a little foreshadowing. I mean, we already got foreshadowing prologue, but Chaz, you look disconcerted.
Sorry, this matches a certain character from a certain franchise.
Okay.
Sorry.
Do you have any thoughts after seeing this interview about your character, Mercutio? Do you change your stance?
Basically similar, just She's being a jokester friend. Most friends are kind of like that modern day.
Mhm.
So,
I mean,
not that much change.
and we call Romeo a hopeless romantic, but I don't know. I kind of feel like. What were you saying?
He's more of just like, he's not hopeless romantic. He's just like, I'm going to ask the press. I don't care what you guys try and help me. I'm going to ask the press as long as I want.
Okay, kind of stew and move around.
Yeah, like everyone's trying to help him, and he's just like, nope, no help for me.
Okay. Anyone else have a different take on Mercutio or something that they noticed maybe during the interview? Did that kind of go in line with your expectations of how he would sound? You were just to talk to him? Okay. Andrew, you're shaking your head yes. Why is that?
Because he was kind of like, I don't know, he wasn't serious at all. He was kind of just like rambling on about it. I don't know, it seemed like he was in the moment almost.
Okay. Yeah. Very, as you said, kind of fun, kind of lighthearted. Meanwhile, Romeo is incredibly serious, right? Almost shows how serious he is by contrast. What else do we learn about Romeo in this exchange with his best friend? How about Matthew, since you were our Romeo today? You're too tired? Aw, is that you trying to sound like Romeo?
No, I think this is actually
No, I know, I'm just kidding. All right, how about Daniel? What did we learn about Romeo? Indirectly from his friend. We can learn a lot from characters by other characters, right? Like I said, kind of contrasts and shows, like highlights how serious and how solemn Romeo is by his friend, you know, basically being lighthearted, kind of getting a rise out of him almost, being a little prankster. But, you know, what is Mercutio's understanding of love? Or how does he view what love should be? Yes. Lighthearted, yeah. Should lift you up, right? Should make you happy. Love should be a beautiful thing. It should make you happy. It should be something that, you know, is inspired by fairies. What's Romeo's take on love? Yes, Chess.
love is but pain in his eyes.
Love is pain. They are the same thing. Yeah. It isn't love unless you're suffering for it, right? Yeah, that's so very different perspectives on love and what love should be. What characteristics can we give Mercutio on our characteristic chart? Heard very lighthearted, kind of fun, bit of a prankster. What quotes can we use to kind of back that up a little bit? Aside from the entire, I don't think we can fit the entire monologue on here, unfortunately.
Like that was entire monologue.
See page this. Dylan, did you have your hand up? No? Danny, what evidence can we use to back up Mercutio being kind of a silly prankster? Queen Mab and her chariot. Yeah. Is there another line you think that maybe isn't located in that long paragraph? Let's look back at this. How about just at the very beginning? No, noble Romeo, you've got to dance. Come on, get out and dance. You ever have friends like that try to get you out of funk? Be like, come on, dance with us. Get out of this like mindset. You need to kind of let loose. What do you think? Okay, that's all right. We can think about it later. I know it's kind of this gloomy weather makes us all a little tired, but I think that Romeo and Mercutio have a very almost like a character foil situation happening here, where one is kind of the opposite of the other, but they're best friends. What do you think about that? Do you think that was intentional? Yeah, Chaz is saying yes. Thumbs up if you think that Shakespeare uses language in this scene to really show you who the characters are. Okay, in the middle if you're neutral. Thumbs down if you think that the scene doesn't really do anything except kind of give Mercutio maybe too much of a monologue that kind of takes up space on the page. Yeah, okay. So on that note, we're gonna do scene 5 on next week. Tomorrow, we're gonna go over in-text citation for your pros and cons essay. You guys did an awesome job today. I'm so proud of you. And then whoever Team Montague was, come up and collect your prize. Good job.
If you guys brought back any books or novels for this class, the box is right here. So if you have any books at home, either from last semester or any library books, anything that in your novels, this is the right one. Oh, so I have this.
Why do you not have?
If you don't forget to bring back your novels, if you have a textbook for this stuff at one time, you can bring it back.
Okay, Chris. Good job today, you guys. It was a really close tie. I almost didn't know who was gonna win. Have a good fight. Oh, Bill hasn't run yet. Where are we leaving? Chaz, Matthew. Guys, Matthew, where are you guys going? Thank you. How did it go with the online class? Good.
Nice question. Do you charge?
Are you doing okay today?
Okay.